Hey kindergarten, Miss Murphy here. I have a very special lesson for you today about something called adjectives. Now, we worked on adjectives a little bit the last time that we were together for a deep dive, but today we're going to learn even more and do some more practice with adjectives. So to review, adjectives are words that describe. Go ahead and say the word adjective with me to practice. Adjective. It's a tricky word, but you'll get the hang of it. So adjectives are words that describe. They can tell us what kind. So here's a picture of cupcakes that we looked at last time. We've got creative, cute, fun. Those words are adjectives and they tell us what kind of cupcake, right? That could also mean chocolate or vanilla cake, right? It could mean delicious, like the delicious pizza. That's the kind of pizza it is. Or pepperoni pizza. There are lots of different adjectives you could use to describe any one thing. That's what makes them so fun. Adjectives can also tell us which one, right? It could tell us, oh, this is my cup. This is your cup. It could also tell us it's the delicious cupcake, right? And adjectives can tell us how many. 4 donuts, right? 3 pineapples. The word 3 in this sentence tells us how many, so it is working as an adjective, right? It's describing how many pineapples we have. Okay, so let's check it out. Adjectives make our sentences more interesting. They help us create a mental picture in our minds of what the sentence is telling us. So here I have a sentence and it says, I see the apple. Here's what I'm seeing in my mind when I read that sentence. Just a plain old apple, nothing too fancy. Now let's try adding some adjectives to spice up this sentence. I see the juicy red apple. Now I can make a really nice mental picture of this apple, right? Juicy and red are both adjectives, right? They tell us what kind of apple. And both juicy and red are telling us about the apple. So adjectives describe nouns. We worked on nouns together as well. Remember that a noun is a person, place, or thing, something that a sentence is about. So adjectives can describe all different types of nouns. Adjectives could describe a person, right? Here I have a sentence that says part of a sentence that says a tall person. This isn't a complete sentence. I'm just labeling this picture. A tall person, right? So tall describes this person. So tall is an adjective. Fabulous. Say it out loud to practice. Okay, so we can describe people with adjectives. What about places? I wrote as a caption, this warm beach. In this sentence, warm is our adjective because it's telling us about the beach, right? It's describing the place by telling us what kind of beach? A warm beach, right? Okay, let's check out this last one. The rainy day. So what's our adjective in that sentence? In that phrase, the rainy day. Yeah, rainy is our adjective because it describes the day. I could substitute that for sunny, say the sunny day, and that would make us picture a whole different thing in our head, right? All right, so we're gonna practice using adjectives to describe a noun, but we're gonna pick just one thing to work with for now, so check it out. A pizza, yum, that looks pretty good. So let's think, how would you describe this pizza? What would you say it looks like? Let me hear your ideas. You could say hot, right? It's a hot pizza. Cheesy, it's a cheesy pizza. Delicious, maybe if you tried it, You could say that it's delicious or it looks delicious. One, I put one in here because there's one pizza, right? One pizza, one is an adjective because it tells us how many. We could also say 8 slices of pizza. It's pepperoni. So pepperoni tells us what kind of pizza, a pepperoni pizza. Yummy. Of course, it looks really yummy. Gooey. These are all things that we could say about the pizza, and I bet you came up with even more ways that you could describe the pizza, right? All of these words are adjectives. You just thought of a lot of adjectives on your own. We use them all the time when we talk to describe things that we see and describe ourselves and other people around us. Okay, time to practice. Find your ELA reading workbook and a pencil, and then come back ready to get started. So pause the video while you get your materials and then hit play when you're ready to go. Okay, first you're going to turn to this page in your reading workbook. We are going to practice matching some adjectives to the noun that they're describing. So first, there's a picture of night, night. And we have 3 options for adjectives to describe the night. They say fast, dark, and bright. Which one of these adjectives describes night? Which one matches? Is night fast? Maybe. Is night dark? I think so. Is night bright? No. I'm going to draw a line from dark to night because dark is an adjective that describes night, right? You could say the dark night was scary. Nice. Let's keep going. We have a picture of a jet, and here are our options for adjectives. There's slow, broken, or fast. What do you think? Which word in that list describes a jet? You got it. Fast. You can do this. Awesome. I'm going to draw my line. Now check it out. We have a picture of a boy. Here are the options for our adjectives to describe him. Cold, young, or old? Cold, young, or old? Which adjective describes him the best? I think so too. Yep, he's young, right? So I'm going to draw a line from young to the boy right here. Fabulous job matching adjectives today. That was some good practice, seeing which adjectives describe specific nouns, right? Okay, we're going to turn to the next page here. You have a box at the bottom, and then up here it says sunflowers are blank. Go ahead and find this page in your workbook. Okay, so this is a pretty fun part. We are going to draw a picture of a sunflower, make it look however you want, okay? But add some detail because after you draw your picture of a sunflower, you're going to be writing some sentences using adjectives to describe your sunflower, okay? So I want you to pause the video, take a minute to draw a sunflower, and then hit play when you're ready to describe your sunflower together. Okay, so I paused and I drew my sunflower on my paper. I hope if you're playing this, that means you've already drawn your sunflower too. Great. So we're going to look at our picture of the sunflower and we're going to come up with words to describe what it's like. So the first thing I'm noticing about my sunflower is that it's pretty big, right? It takes up most of this box. I'm going to say that my sunflower is tall. You don't have to agree. Your sunflower might have been short or somehow different than mine, but I'm going to pick tall. So on my first line, it says sunflowers are, and I'm going to sound out the word tall, tall. Okay, so t, 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 ah, ah. As a kindergartner, I would write O, right? Tall. Ooh, fabulous. This is a good way to sound it out in kindergarten. As an adult, I'm going to write the spelling of tall next to it. It's actually T-A-L-L. It's a little bit different, kind of a tricky word. Okay. What else can we use to describe our sunflower? Yeah. Maybe you could say your sunflower is pretty, or you could say your sunflower is yellow. Let's see. I'm gonna say my sunflower is pretty. I can use my letter sounds again to tap out this word, right? Pretty. Okay, so I hear p at the beginning. P, pr, r, pri, I, t, 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 e. Probably put the letter E, right? This is how you can sound out words as a kindergartner, right? This is not exactly how the word pretty is spelled because it's another one of those kind of tricky words. So I'll write it right here. Think about how else you want to describe your sunflower. Your job is to finish up this page by writing down 2 more adjectives to describe your sunflower, okay? So think about what you see when you look at your sunflower and write down those words on these 2 lines. Sunflowers are blank, sunflowers are blank, okay? Really great job today, scholars. So when you're all done writing about your sunflower, ask someone at home to take a picture of your completed work and send it to your teacher in a text message or an email so that we can see all the hard work that you've done. It was so great hanging out with you today and getting to work on some adjectives together. I'm excited to see you again soon.